I don't know, man. Anyways, yeah, part 2 to day 9. Weren't expecting that, weren't you? I don't know. Um, I'm just doing a part 2 because, like, I don't know. I feel like making you guys travel between my videos for a little while. You know what I'm saying? I feel like being a goofy goober like that. No, I'm kidding. But anyways, I don't know. I'm gonna go through. I'm going through it. I'm going through the trenches right now. Louis Zamperini. Nah, I'm kidding. He's actually went through way worse. Not gonna lie. But what I'm gonna do is right now. I'm gonna stop talking about me personally, because I can get that personal stuff down of like that. Okay, you gotta have that mindset, that grind set, to get where we need to go for the goal. You know what I'm saying? I can just tell you guys that in a whole nother video, right? So I'll just go through it. I'll document the process, but I won't talk about it quite yet in full detail because like I'd rather just like leave a comprehensive video to do that for me. With that said, we got ourselves um, our fitness goals as of right now, which isn't really a fitness goal, but like more so, it's just like a fitness thing to do while we're achieving other goals because we're not really doing fitness right now. Um, which we are talking about, doing ourselves, it'll go across the screen right here, you know what I'm saying? Uh, it's based off solo leveling, but there's some stretches, meditation, drink water, and that for me is like a good part of the app to have because like stretching is also a form of exercise. There's this guy, Movement by David. There will be an at in the description shouting him out. Um, this guy, he's got a bunch of different shorts, a bunch of different videos, but anyways, um, flexibility training is also a form of muscle training, um, and just like body health in general, you know what I'm saying? So, honestly, having stretches incorporated and not just, oh, do some push ups, do some pull ups, we don't need that every time, right? I want to be a little bit flexible, right? I kind of want that. I want the best of both worlds. So, we're definitely gonna do a little bit of stretching every here and there. And of course, I will go in depth into like fitness and like what fitness I want to do, but I mean, I'd rather just leave that right now. I'd instead just do some basic exercises. Keep myself at the level that I've ascertained so far, and then just like advance as I go. With that said, um, we got that. There are 2 rest days, which is the meditation, all that stuff. There is 2 rest days, and every other day after that is just like the normal, typical 5 push-ups, 5-second plank, all that good stuff, right? And just to like give the essence of like we are starting from level 0. I just that's what I decided to do, right? All 4 of those exercises are just like you know some of the just like easiest things you can do. Of course there are like knee push-ups that you could do, but like I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be a little bit sensible in my choice, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, there's that. um and we're still doing our lucid dreaming stuff. We're looking at that. Also looking into memory and retention of like things we learn or see in the day and whatever. Um, we're looking at stuff for that, and I'm also trying to figure out that I'm starting to think that maybe whenever I look into the day, the things I see around me, if I just like constantly think this is weird, am I in a dream right now? What's going on? Like, the life we live is very weird. Because it is. It's a very weird life. But if I keep, like, thinking that, then, like, wouldn't I just, like, not be aware at all because I'm already assuming everything is weird anyways, which would just get me to the same state as if I were thinking, oh, everything is completely normal? Maybe I'm a little weird for that, but, I don't know. I'm really trying to figure out, I'm really trying to dive deep on how the hell this lucid dreaming thing works, because the more I'm looking into it, I'm like, okay, simple techniques don't work, all right? Wake back to bed, right? Um, mild, I don't know, siled, right? Or whatever bull crap acronyms we got. Okay, it's there's some simple stuff, and then if you go into other YouTubers stuff like Daniel Love, he'll also be in the description as well. Um, you go to their stuff, and it's like, oh, it can be more complicated. And like that gets to a point where it's like, okay, it's more complicated the more of a complicated person that you are yourself. So I'm screwed. That's what I'm thinking. I am screwed because I think I have a very in-depth mental world, which you will not be seeing that much of, sadly, in a YouTube video, because I'm just showing one facet of myself in here, alright? I'm a little funny, I'm a little goofy, and I'm also ambitious, but, like, that's not the full thing of me. That's like 10% of me, probably. I don't know. But, like, this lucid dreaming thing is getting harder than I thought it was gonna be, so you know what, chat? This might take a while. This might take way more time than I thought it was gonna take. Oh, also, didn't have a dream. Even did wake back to, no, I didn't do wake back to bed. That's why I didn't have a dream. I don't know why I'm not consistently having a dream now. Is it because I'm, like, overusing it with the wake back to bed? I don't know. But also with the wake back to bed, I'm not even lucid when I go into that stuff, bro. I just go back to sleep and I just, like, and, like, I get the full clear picture of the dream, but, like, I don't actually get lucid. So I'm doing something wrong. I'm obviously doing something wrong, or else I would have had a lucid dream by now, right? There is something. Alright, and I was expecting everything to go good, but there actually is something fundamentally wrong, because I would have been lucid in that, like, with the train, where I hijacked the train, and, these people were in my house, and, I'm preparing for, like, the COD zombies stuff and whatever. Like, you know what I'm talking about, okay? In that dream, that was a vivid dream, by the way. That was one of the most vivid dreams I've had probably in a while, okay? This felt like it lasted for a while, too. I should have gone lucid. If I was going to get lucid that night, I was going to do that right then and there. There were so many times where I could have gone lucid, buddy. But it didn't work. So something's wrong. That's why I'm looking into this, like, memory retention, right? Because maybe I'm not remembering what I need to remember in the dream world, because I don't know. Maybe I'm just not activating parts of my brain. Maybe I'm just terrible at activating my brain. Who knows? Anyways, I've done a bunch of useless rambling today. But little summary, stay away from women. Women are weird. Because why not? That's just what I'm gonna say. I'm a gamer. I'd rather just watch videos from Cinder, okay? They're in the description too. Now that I've mentioned them, now I have to put them in. And also, right, because I would watch that, okay? I don't know. I think I'm tweaking. I'm gonna shut up before I say more stuff that wastes your time, and I don't want to waste your time, because I'm trying to grind to greatness, and it's not working anymore. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, Chad. We just gotta get through the wall of fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Okay, you guys can't make me give up. You guys can't make me give up. You can't make me get up. Rrr! Okay, no, I'm kidding. That's cringe. All right. Anyways, it's darker over here, and now it's light. Okay. Have a good day, guys, and I hope you guys are grinding with me. I want you guys to have a happy life too. Also, $1,000,000, Hyperion XP1, a Lamborghini. I hope there were pictures that came up when I said those things. All right, that's what I'm going after. Stay away from women. Chase cars. Skibbity. I don't know, man. I'm out. I'll see you puggaronis later.